Salutations, YouTube. It's Mike Cayley 7. Today I think is the 28th. I think it's the 28th of March 2021. It's a Monday. Hopefully it won't be that kind of Monday. Looks like my tire pressures are okay. Yep. So that's a good thing. All systems appear to be go. Yep, 16,573 miles on this old gal. Which is nothing. Coming up on 2 years next month for having this bike. As I ride down the road on a gold wing while wearing a Harley jacket. Oh well. It happens. It's a beautiful morning. This is the first non-rainy day we've had in like a month. It's been a really rainy, crappy period of time here in North Carolina. Just off and on rain all damn day. Thunderstorms, rain, more thunderstorms, clouds, more thunderstorms, fog. La Nina! That's why it's happening, or at least that's what I understand. All I know is it's just been rainy and crappy. Today it's a nice day. You can see it's clear skies. Temperature is what, 49 degrees Fahrenheit? That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Especially when you have heated seat and heated grips. Alright, so I have a difficult topic I gotta get to here. And that's the SMYRNA Cowboy. As you may or may not know, the SMYRNA Cowboy is a motovlogger who started at the same time as me and also started riding at the pretty much exact same time as me, which is amazing. He's in Smyrna, Tennessee, and works at the Firestone plant. And he was getting ready to retire, I think next month or the month after next. And he was going to buy a Spider, a Can-Am Spider, and he was all excited about it for like a year, and I was excited for him. And I just found out he was in a terrible explosion at his job. Sustained burns on his arms, on his face, on his legs. I don't know what percentage of his body, but pretty bad. 3rd-degree burns. Apparently, 2 of his co-workers saved his life by pulling him out of the fire. Can you believe that? He had a compound fracture in his leg. He's got metal and pins and stuff in there now. They're doing a second operation on him. The first was the pins, and the second one is on the burns. They're going to take off the dead skin, apparently. So, Dave Netherton, also known as the SMYRNA Cowboy, is in dire straits right now. I don't think he'll be going back to work. And I'm really hoping that a lawsuit happens and he gets $1 million. Because that's just beyond the beyonds. I mean, I can't even imagine. Dave, my man. Ay, ay, ay. I saw a picture of him in the hospital, and he just looks terrible. My God. Thank you to his wife, by the way. Thank you, Sharon, for posting the picture. But at the same time, oh my God, the poor man. The poor man. Look at all this gravel. Jesus. So if you pray, please pray for Dave Netherton in Smyrna, Tennessee, the Smyrna Cowboy. Wonderful, wonderful man. One of my very bestest friends. And a road brother. So please, if you pray for him. Because if anybody deserves it, he does. I'm not even playing today. Look at all this. My goodness. You know, to work your whole life and to get ready for retirement, and you worked in this really difficult job, because he made a video once of what he does, and it was pretty horrendous. In this dark factory and lifting heavy things all damn day. I mean, to provide for your family and your kids and all that. I mean, the man is heroic, really, for his efforts and his strength over the years. Had a hip replacement, had a knee replacement. I think he had another one. And they get so close to retirement, within 2 months of it, and then this happens. I mean, this is just beyond horrible. So if you pray, please pray for Dave, the Smyrna Cowboy, and his family. I know his wife Sharon is going through it right now. And Nashville, where he lives. He lives right outside of Nashville. They got terrible flooding. So I don't know. I just went to shift down. They got terrible flooding in that area. So I hope that Sharon's not having to deal with that as well. That would be bad. You gotta be real careful here, especially with the sun behind me. Obviously, I hope that Dave has a full recovery and is able to get that Can-Am Spider and is able to retire and maybe have a really nice nest egg for his trouble. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, that's the big horrible news. It almost feels wrong to enjoy anything while your friend like that is going through such hell. Well, I guess while we're on the topic of it, negative stuff. Sorry. As you may or may not know, I have been with my sweet pea since 2012. Since June of 2012, we've been a thing, and she moved in with me in January of 2013, and we've been together ever since. And you know, we've had our problems. She didn't want me to ride the motorcycle on long trips, and you know, let's just say we had some problems. Disagreements. Nothing terrible, but nonetheless, disagreements. And most recently, as you know, I bought my second motorcycle. But before I did, I made an offer to her that I thought would give her some security in case I died, so that she wouldn't be, you know, homeless. Because, you know, it's my house. And the topic of marriage was raised again, and this time I wasn't cagey. I didn't say nothing. I didn't postpone it. I just said, I don't believe in marriage. I've been to that once. It looked like a delicious chocolate fountain. It didn't taste like chocolate. And I don't want to get married to anybody. And that was the big non-negotiable, apparently. So I am now a single man. She's living at the house still because she needs to, you know, save up some money for first class security, that kind of thing. So she'll be living with me as a roommate for a period of time. I told her to take as long as she needs. But it's been a challenge because, you know, it's the same person but a different relationship now. One of roommate or landlord-tenant, I guess. She got the 2 spare bedrooms, and I get the rest of the house, and you know, and I share the whole house with her. You know, I'm not going to be like that. But it's just it's weird, and it's sad, and it's uncomfortable. So that's what's going on in my life right now. And you know, my attitude toward marriage, or living together and then marriage. Living together is kind of like a test drive or an interview for marriage. And the problems that we had during the living together phase were such that I thought that they would only be exacerbated by getting married, with the power dynamic that changes. And so that's one very big reason not to want to get married. I do enjoy my autonomy, and I don't just enjoy it, I refuse to go without it. My father was kind of the same way at my age. He said, I don't want anybody telling me where I can go, what I can do, who I can spend my time with, or how I spend my money. And I agree with him. I'm doing the same thing. I'm turning into my dad. My ex-wife said that to me too at the time when we were going through our divorce. She said, you've turned into your father. And she said it like an insult, and I was like, that's a really nice compliment, thank you. It's not an easy situation, but you got to do what you got to do. And if I end up living alone, you know, when she moves out eventually, then I'll just live alone. My mother, she lives alone. She's been alone for, geez, almost 17 years or so now, I guess. Her husband left her, Bob, her third husband, left her for a much younger lady. And she ended up alone in her little apartment. She lives in housing for the elderly in Beverly, Massachusetts. She calls it her little castle. And it's basically a bedroom, a very small bedroom, a very small living room, a microscopic kitchen, and a regular bathroom. And one day she says, Michael, I love it. I love being alone. I don't have to listen to anybody. I don't have to worry about anybody. And if I want to take off for a few days and go visit your sister and stay overnight over there, I can. And nothing will die because I don't even have plants. And for a woman who had a family that she was taking care of, husband, children, from 1957 basically until 1999, or even later, because you know, she had the husband, right? So all the way until like 2007 or so, she has earned her solitude, her peace. So maybe I'll end up that way. Maybe I'll end up just like my mom. And I really do enjoy my quiet and my solitude. I really do enjoy it. It's just the uncomfortableness of the heartbreak and the sadness and all that of an ending of a relationship. That's rough. You know, I would be fine living with somebody in a romantic relationship for, you know, an indefinite period of time, and even giving them some sort of financial security in case I died. But not marriage. No, I won't do it. I won't do it. All right, here we are at work on this Monday. All right, folks. You guys take care. Stay safe. Never take anything for granted, that's for sure. And I'll talk to you later.